Welcome back to Top 5 Choices. In today's video we are going to discuss about the top 5 best laptops. So let's get started in the review based on our studies and conclusion we made finally. You can also suggest your opinions and do let us know in the comment section. If you're here on our channel for the first time, don't hesitate to subscribe and enable notification for our upcoming exciting videos. We will be also providing affiliates link to purchase from Amazon. Kindly use it as we'll be receiving a small commission on it and you can purchase the product from anywhere of the globe. So let's get started. Nothing major about the design of the Surface Pro has changed since the very first model, although there have been calls for Microsoft to change things up to keep pace with general trends. The tablet itself is about as thick as today's smartphones, at 8.5 millimeters, and weighs between 775 grams and 790 grams depending on the hardware you choose. The type cover, which is a fairly essential accessory, will add another 5 millimeters and 310 grams. The screen measures 12.3 inches diagonally, with a 3:2 aspect ratio that works well for a device that can be held in portrait or landscape orientation. The borders around the screen are pretty chunky by today's standards, but there's space for a 5-megapixel front-facing camera as well as infrared sensor for Windows Hello face recognition. The border space at the bottom of the screen has magnets, so the type cover can be folded and inclined a little to make typing more comfortable. The design of the Acer Aspire 5 is what you'd probably expect from a mid-range laptop, nothing too flashy, and not as svelte as ultrabooks such as the Dell XPS 13 or the Asus ZenBook 3. However, that doesn't mean this is a chunky, ugly laptop. With dimensions of 2.16 x 38.16 x 26.3 centimeters and a weight of 2.20 kilograms, the Acer Aspire 5 is quite a large laptop, but it's not too heavy or unwieldy to carry around. You may find it a bit of a struggle to whip out and work on a busy train, however. It's actually quite a nice-looking, understated machine with a few design flourishes. The chassis is mainly made out of plastic, with a textured surface on the lid, along with a reflective Acer logo. Opening the laptop reveals a decent-sized screen surrounded by fairly thick bezels, which some may feel is wasted space. It does, at least, allow for a large keyboard on the bottom half of the laptop. The Swift 3 measures in at 12.6 x 8.5 x 0.6 inches and weighs 2 pounds and 70 pence, making the device incredibly portable without feeling flimsy. In fact, once our cat got bored with the box and decided to investigate the power cable, she brought the open, running laptop down off a 3.5-foot tall desk onto a hardwood floor and bolted, leaving no visible or noticeable damage to the exterior or the internals of the laptop. While not in any way recommended as a test to run on your own machine, it's good to know that there's a chance that the Acer Swift 3 will survive in the real world. Speaking of opening it up, the Island-style keyboard features responsive, chiclet keys and a Windows Hello-enabled fingerprint scanner. The Lenovo ThinkPad X1 Nano is everything great about the Lenovo ThinkPad X1 Carbon, only lighter and better. The biggest selling point of the X1 Nano is that it's incredibly lightweight, starting at just 1.99 pounds, which makes it among the lightest laptops we've ever tested. If portability is a must-have feature for you, then the X1 Nano must absolutely be at the top of your list. And it's not just about the lightweight either. The X1 Nano has a somewhat smaller battery than some other ultrabooks we've tested lately, but it is Intel Evo certified, so it has been designed from the ground up with efficiency in mind. This lets the battery squeeze out a full workday's worth of use on a single charge in almost all but the most extreme cases, and since it charges through a USB Type-C Thunderbolt 4 port, you have a lot more flexibility when it comes to charging than if it were a more traditional charging port. Given the lightweight and battery efficiency, you would expect the X1 Nano to sacrifice some on the performance side of things, but the X1 Nano is surprisingly powerful and will not have any problems chewing through most productivity tasks with ease, making it by far one of the best business laptops out there right now. The Asus ROG Zephyrus G15 is absolutely one of the best gaming laptops you can find right now thanks to its near-perfect combination of gaming performance, battery life, and design. It comes within a hair's breadth of true desktop replacements running desktop-quality hardware while keeping the price reasonable and packages everything in a design that isn't the same old Decepticon-inspired aesthetic that has plagued gaming hardware for the past decade or so. The Asus ROG Zephyrus G15 comes with one of the best mobile processors, the Ryzen 9 5900HS, and is paired with NVIDIA's latest mobile RTX 3060, RTX 3070, and RTX 3080 Plus, offering some of the highest frame rates you can get on the go. And we want to emphasize the on-the-go part. The battery life on the Asus ROG Zephyrus G15 is approaching Intel Evo certified ultrabook territory, which is unheard of with a high-end gaming laptop. No, you might not be able to let Lady Dimitrescu slice you to ribbons over and over for hours at a time away from an outlet, but she'll at least be able to do it a few times before your battery dies.